Now, it's a pleasure to be here in Las Vegas to present to you. Now, I get invited to do keynotes across the globe. And while it's easy for me to be here in Las Vegas, it isn't always easy for me to travel across the world. And even when I do, I can't always speak the local language. Well, what if neither language nor distance mattered for me to deliver a fantastic keynote? What if technology could help me be anywhere I needed to be and speak any language I wanted? Well, it can. We are bringing together the power of mixed reality and Azure AI services to create a truly game-changing experience. What you're about to see is an exact hologram of me wearing the same outfit that we recently captured at a mixed reality studio. And I don't speak Japanese, but what if I wanted to deliver my keynote in Japanese? Using Azure AI technology, I can translate my English into Japanese and train it to sound exactly like me, the same voice tones, those same inflections. Now, we brought this together, my hologram and Azure AI, to show you what's possible. So first, I'm going to put on my HoloLens 2 here, and then we'll flip in the room to the special camera so you can see exactly what I'm seeing. Let's get started. First, let me introduce you to Mini-Me. There she is, my perfect holograph. And thanks to the power of HoloLens 2, she just floats right with me. I'm literally holding my hologram, so natural. Now, she's a little small to do a keynote. So let's get her up so she can do full-size Japanese keynote. Render keynote.
ホログラムになることには本当に驚くべきことがあります。私たちは最新の複合現実キャプチャ技術を使用し、私のホログラムを作成しています。実在の人物をホログラムとして見たことがあるかもしれませんが、私が実際に日本語を話しているのが新しいのです。私は日本語を話しませんが、私の声とホログラムは完璧な日本語で話しています。これはニューラルテキスト読み上げと呼ばれる最新の人工知能技術、いわゆるニューラル TTS を使用しています。私たちは自分の声の録音を使用し、私のように聞こえる私自身の個人的な音声署名を作成します。日本語からフランス語、ポルトガル語まで話せます。今、この技術は私たちが働き、遊び、生活する方法に関して、世界中の国境や障壁を取り除くことができると想像してみてください。まさに SF が現実になるところです。
This is mind-blowing technology. And what you just saw was my life-size hologram, my exact replica, rendered here in real time, speaking Japanese with my unique voice signature. To do this, we use mixed reality technology to create my hologram and render it here live. Then we use Azure speech-to-text capability and English transcription to get my speech. Then use Azure Translate to get the speech into Japanese, and finally applied neural text-to-speech technology so it sounded exactly like me, just speaking Japanese. And the most amazing part? All of these technologies exist today. The future is here.
Connection is a spark that gives our lives meaning. It drives us to seek out others who feel the same way.
Okay, why don't you input the data and we'll take a look together. Hey Mari, what you got for me?
To find those who share our views, yet offer different perspectives.
そうですね。Look over here.
Challenge us with new ways of seeing.
That I think we should.
Deepen our understanding. And enrich our lives.
最后一笔的时候，往前。
Great things happen when we commit to something bigger than ourselves.
Take a closer look at it.
Place this here. Let's see how we go from there, okay?
This sense of collaboration and the feelings of connection it brings excites us.
Hey, just in time.
I'm gonna move it slightly, okay?
It's yours, take it.
We have 2 planes right now on the same trajectory.
As we put people first, technology fades into the background and feels like anything but.
Aisha, what do you think?
I think if we had 330, maintaining 2800,
We'll be clear for approach.
Excellent.
This changes the way we see the world, and in turn, changes the world we see.
These numbers are looking great, actually.
There's promise in the possibilities, and what we see and create next will stretch the imagination.
Good morning, Sarah.
Morning.
Slowly coming towards the thumb.
A world without boundaries.
Good job. A lot better than yesterday.
Yeah.
Excellent. Slowly bring the
A
arm
world
down.
where technology enhances, not limits, humanity. With people front, center, and in the spotlight. The future is here. And here can be anywhere. Introducing Microsoft Mesh.
For the mass deception, what you're about to see is a huge picture to the freaking puzzle that you have to know in order to not be manipulated.
Fireworks? Aliens? I don't know. Where is that? Well, you see it, right?
I'm actually, yes,
Okay.
I do see it.
Okay.
It's getting weirder by the second.
I know.
The new draft report on UFOs. The Pentagon's expert warning about a possible mothership coming close to Earth.
Things are being seen in different shapes and sizes all over our country, all over the country. They're being seen. But now there's a new addition because the cabal has to ratchet up the fear. So now what they're doing is they're having these things actually interfere with airliners. Military jets, helicopters, they're having them actually interfere and threaten these vehicles and make them scared and do these official events.
It may sound straight out of a movie, but the Pentagon and a Harvard scientist have collaborated on a new draft report questioning if we're alone in the universe and whether we've already seen evidence of life beyond Earth.
This operation, this UAP operation, is multi-generational. It's been going on since Roswell and even before that, and it's now entering its final phases. That's exactly why Putin let everyone know that he shot down one of these things, and he's examining it right now. So that the cabal will say, "Uh-oh, this jig is almost up." If Putin is able to examine one of these things and see what it really is, and see that there's no alien visitors in there, because these things are top secret weapons. That's basically what they are.
More than 5,600 feet deep, and it was filmed off of an ROV that was working around oil infrastructure. So that's a little bit of background. I can't. With the telemetry and stuff, we could probably figure out a little more accurately where it's filmed. Plus, I can ask the actual pilot of the ROV at the time. He's a personal friend of mine. But I think that's about as close as people really need to know. It's filmed off the coast of U.S. on the Gulf.
So why is it significant that something, mechanical would be down that deep?
Well, it seems like it'd be easy to put a drone or something 5,600 feet underwater until you really understand what's behind doing something like that. My ROV takes 3,000 volt, 50 amp, so that's a lot of electricity putting down a line. To have something moving down there under its own power, the battery power would be immense. Also, this was tetherless. without a tether, it would have no human control. We don't have any wireless control through water, especially not at 5,600 feet deep. So that would stipulate that would have to be AI. So it'd have to be really powerful AI to drive this thing hundreds and hundreds of miles away from any infrastructure that's really would be able to control it. So it would have to be AI. The batteries would be something out of this world. Also at 5,600 feet, you're dealing with a lot of pressure. So to waterproof something like this and keep it in the tight little package that it's in is essentially impossible.
Just hit the critical part of this video where the biggest pieces of information is about to be exposed. Guess what? Not just that military we exposed has it. This military, the U.S. military, has it as well. Old Project Blue Book reports have reported dozens of alien craft near U.S. military bases because obviously they got it. Looks like aliens are worried and want to show the military they can do as they want, he says. For aliens to do this, it's probably predicted that in the near future, armed conflict with China is about to occur. Aliens still watch over humanity safely. But that's something straight out of the Project Bluebeam operation that I'm going to expose to you right now. Now, we exposed the previous steps in other videos that you have to see after this, but step 4, guess what else? The 4th step concerns universal supernatural manifestation, electronic means. The NASA Bluebeam project, it contains 3 different orientations. One is to make mankind believe that an alien off-world invasion is about to occur at every major city on Earth in order to provoke each nation to use its nuclear weapons in order to strike back. This way, the United Nations Court will require that all those nations which launch nuclear weapons to disarm when the invasion is shown to have been false. And how will the United Nations know that the invasion was false? They will have staged it, of course. This is the situation that is occurring, and this is what they need for the global control mechanism. This is the 3rd orientation. Is his 4th step is a mixture of electronic and supernatural forces. The waves used at time will allow supernatural force to travel through optic fibers, coaxial cables, electric and phone lines in order to penetrate to everyone at once. Through a major appliance, embedded chips will already be in place. The goal is to deal with the global ghosts projected all around the world in order to push all populations to the edge of hysteria and madness. And this is another plan called Project Fire Sign. And you know how, they were showing us for years, like all the floating cities and stuff. Let's show a video of that.
This video surfaced out of China, and it looks like their city is floating in the clouds.
So this is a NASA Project Blue Book file, and it was leaked under Hillary Clinton's plan. So what will happen is they was gonna basically have the freaking clouds, the cities descend from the sky, and then there's gonna have these freaking creatures and beings come out of it, scaring people using ELF technology, pulsating, modulating, soft kill weapons, all type of stuff like that. Really crazy stuff. But that's another phase of the Project Bluebeam files. And remember how I said you could be protected from all of this craziness? The ELF weapons. Deflecting all this stuff off of you is important. Like I said, RF shielding is important. It's also important to know the operation so that you don't have a psychological and mental breakdown and go into hysteria, just like we told you. This is a highly elaborate plan we're dealing with here, and it's good versus evil. The dark forces want to zap our energy, so today we declare that our energy won't be zapped, and we know the manipulation we're under. And only then will we have this strong force with us that is combined worldwide with every last person tuning in right now with the power and ability to believe and have the strength and faith to push forward through all hardship, all darkness. Nothing can stop that striving force of power that we have within us. Check out the other videos here. Tell me what you think in the comment section below, where we're going and how this all will play out. Thank you for tuning in.